Today we're talking about how to grammar Nazi your loved ones appropriately. Sometimes your loved ones screw up. Sometimes you've had a long, hard day at work or school and you can't take one more bit of tech speak from your mother. Sometimes the superiority you long to unleash upon the masses on the internet who can't locate the shift key or dictionary.com seeps into your home life. Sometimes you want to grammar Nazi your loved ones. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Ginger, didn't you just say in your last video that your biggest pet peeve was when people misuse spelling, grammar, and punctuation? And yes, I did, but I was talking about professionals, like companies and business people. There's a difference between someone who's sent you a business email and someone who's sending you a text like your best friend or your mom. And yes, I realize I just misplaced my modifier and sounded like your best friend or your mom might have been an actual text. So here are 3 things to remember when you feel tempted to grammar Nazi your loved ones. Number 1, remember that they are not obligated to the same standards as people in professional settings. You may hold yourself accountable in a manner befitting a concerned citizen and keeper of the Chicago Manual of Style, but your best friend just wants directions to the baseball field. Maybe your boyfriend just wants to tell you that you're the best thing that ever happened to him, and it was more important to him at the moment than checking whether or not he should have used a contraction. In cases like those, you should probably save your rage for typos in headlines. Number 2, there is such a thing as informal communication. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the interrobang. Text speak, as annoying as it can be, saves time. If your brother writes on your wall that you're awesome, he's a busy person. He just wanted to say it to you quickly. Also, your dad only texts you once in a blue moon. Do you know how long it would take him to type out "see you at home" while trying to figure out T9? Number 3, remember that time someone corrected you on your grammar or spelling? Remember how embarrassing that felt? If you do that to someone all the time, they're going to associate you with that feeling. So basically what I'm saying is use your powers of grammar thoughtfully and carefully. Okay, story time. So my boyfriend has dyslexia, and yes, he said I could tell you this.
I am Ginger's boyfriend, and I approve of this message.
And when we started dating, it took me a long time to be able to suppress the instinct. Because he's not great with grammar or spelling. But he's always willing to hear me out if I have a spelling gripe that I just can't handle. Although, apparently my general enthusiasm for grammar is, contagious. Because he's started grammar Naziing people. So this is my message to him and everybody else who grammar Nazis often. Is it worth it? If it's not, let it go. Which I realize is really weird advice to get from a grammar vlogger. And by the way, I promise I'm not trying to be high and mighty about grammar Naziing or not grammar Naziing. I need these reminders more than anyone. That's it for today. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and suggest topics for other videos.